A short story by Henry Brash. A dog called Bravo the Brave. Bravo is a dog who lives in a complex town, but he has no problem getting around. He's brave and very strong. He's able to sense when things are wrong. He's a protector and a Great Dane, always there to comfort you if you are in pain. He is always available to serve and lead, give support to anyone in need. For Bravo, there is no challenge too great or small. He is always ready to heed the call. He loves to walk and he loves to eat. He also loves any other treat. Don't underestimate him for all he can do. You can guarantee he'll never disappoint you. So let's hear it for Bravo the Brave with a great applause as he raises to you his happy paws. Bravo leaves us now with a message of his own. Remember to love, care, and share, and know you're never alone. The moral of this story is for us to be brave in life and do our best. This is a great way to pass the test.
A short story by Pauline Brash, Maurice the Magnificent. There was a squirrel I named Maurice. I saw him in the courtyard and I felt great peace. From my window I watched with great interest. Because of the things he did, I was impressed. I had an intuition that he had something to share. But at first, it wasn't very clear. I saw him move from left to right, thought to myself, he's not very bright. But he radiated to me such confidence. This was indeed great evidence. Evidence that he had a good heart, and he was also very smart. Smart enough to communicate. There's no need for a sleep debate. Left or right, as you sleep tonight, remember, Maurice says it's quite all right. Quite all right, but it's up to you. Just be smart as he is too. Maurice the Magnificent wants you to know good food, good sleep helps you to grow. Grow wiser and smarter with a healthy heart. So be wise, be smart, and do your part. The moral of the story is, don't discount what nature might teach you. Wisdom is the principal thing to get you through.
A short story by Henry Brash. The cows lean and fat. Out in a meadow far, far away, two cows met together every day. They would talk about dogs and sometimes cats, and they both wore silly hats. One was lean and the other fat, but neither was satisfied with that. The lean cow thought maybe one day she could be fat and be just like her friend named Pat. The fat cow, on the other hand, thought she could become lean, just like her friend Jean. Both cows continued to meet in the meadow far away, but neither shared their desires all day. They just kept on doing what they did best, except one was eating more and the other less. Less food, more walking, Pat thought it through, and I'll be lean before you can say moo. More food, more rest, Jean mused about, and I'll be fat before you can squirt my milk out. So the days went by and the weeks did too, and Pat grew lean before you could say moo. Jean also, without a doubt, had become fat before you could squirt her milk out. Both achieved their goals, but to each other's surprise, this was not pleasant to their eyes. Their original intent was to be like each other, but now they were still different. Oh, what a bother. Yes, they were still different and definitely not the same. Still, one was fat, the other lean. Oh, what a shame. So, there you have it. One cow lean and the other fat. Sorry, Gene. So sorry, Pat. I guess that's just that. The moral of this story is to be satisfied with who you are, and you will go very far. A short story by Henry Brash, The Land Lazy. A farmer had a piece of land he worked hard on every day, but the land was lazy in every way. It yielded nothing as the days went by. This made the farmer so sad that he began to cry. He tilled the ground, and with much irrigation, he had of course great expectation. He prayed for a harvest as he knew he should, but the land resisted and yielded nothing good. Useless, useless was lazy land, so the farmer came up with another plan. He decided there's only one thing left to do. I'll sell it to someone for $1 or $2. So he sold it to another who was just as lazy. You can imagine, this was going to be crazy. Lazy land, lazy man, and no working plan. Barren and poor they both will be, because that's the fruit of laziness, you see. So let's determine we will never be like land lazy to any degree. But let's get busy and be abundantly fruitful while we have strength and are still youthful. The moral of the story that I must share is that laziness will get you nowhere. A short story by Henry Brash, The Train That Had a Brain. There once was a little boy who had a train. Little did he know it had a brain. He had received it as a gift one day, and now it was time to set it up for play. Setting it up was harder than he expected, so he sat there and just reflected. He wondered and pondered where to start, and suddenly a voice said, "Believe in your heart that you are smart." "I am smart," the boy began to shout, and slowly his creative juice began to sprout. He began to assemble the pieces one by one. Before he knew it, he was done. Oh, little did the boy know it was the train that told him so. This train was not just made up of a lot of parts, but it was also made with a lot of smarts. To the boy's realization, he was getting his inspiration from the train sitting at the toy station. The train assisted the boy in every way so he could be done and be on his way. When he was done and all complete, the boy said, "Hey, this is really neat." The boy was happy and a job well done. Now it was time to have some fun. The boy was thankful for his train, so smart, and now you could never make them ever part. The moral of this story is to believe in yourself that you can. Just stick with the plan. You can accomplish anything without strain. After all, you too have a brain.